Good morning, children. Today is the last day of our online classes. General instructions are given in the first page of PDF. Go through the general instructions. Then, till today, we have completed two lessons, that is, Heron's formula and coordinate geometry. Based on these two lessons, some questions are given as assignment for vacation. This assignment includes some multiple choice questions and questions to simplify. For coordinate geometry, plot points in graph paper and then see the question what is asked. If it is said that to name the figure or the quadrant, then join the points in the Cartesian plane with x-axis and y-axis, and then see the figure and answer the questions like perimeter or area. Okay. Now, in Heron's formula, if height and base is given or a right angle triangle is given, then use half into base into height formula to get the area. If hypotenuse and base is given, to get the height, first find the height using Pythagoras theorem and then apply the formula, that is half into base into height, to get an area. Okay. Now, if you have any doubts related to the lesson videos or textbook questions with its solutions or assignment questions, I may clear your doubts when the school reopens. These assignment questions are given in PDF file. Go through the PDF file and solve these questions in your maths copy. Okay. Now, here begins your vacation or assignment questions. Multiple questions are based on both coordinate geometry and Heron's formula. First question is as semi-perimeter of a triangle in Heron's formula is, then formula 4 options are given. Formula you all know, semi-perimeter. Out of these 4 options, which is the correct one, select it. Then second question, Heron's formula is 4 options are given, out of which one is the right one, go for it. Then third question, if two sides of a right angle triangle are 5 centimeter and 12 centimeter, then find the third side. To get the third side, we have to use Pythagoras theorem. So using Pythagoras theorem, find the correct answer for this. Now fourth question is, two sides of a triangle are 13 cm and 14 cm and its perimeter is given. Triangle means sum of all the sides, 3 sides, 2 sides are already given, perimeter is given. To get the third side, we have to subtract the sum of 2 sides with the perimeter and then you will get the third side. Then fifth question, Heron's formula for the area of a triangle is, 4 options are given. Heron's formula you know, so select the correct one. Then sixth question is, the area of an equilateral triangle of side 2a cm is. Area of equilateral triangle will know, that is root 3 upon 4 a square. Now a value is given as 2a. Now put the value and get the answer for this. Out of the 4 questions options, one is the right one, select it. Then seventh question, the area of a triangle whose sides are 13 cm, 14 cm and 15 cm. That means 3 sides are given. So using Heron's formula, find the area and get the correct answer. Now, eighth question is, the sides of a triangular plot are in the ratio 4:5:6 and its perimeter is 150 cm. Now, let the ratio be x, then the sides will be 4x, 5x, 6x. Perimeter we know that 4x plus 5x plus 6x because the sum of the sides. Now, that is equals to 150. Get the value of x and then all the 3 sides with multiplication with the x, you can get the sides. 4 options are given, one will be the right one. Now ninth question, in a triangle it is given that base equals to 12 centimeter and height is given, its area is. So use the formula half into base into height and get the answer for this ninth one. Now 10th one, in which quadrant does the point -7 -4 lie? 4 options are given, so you have to see the point, minus x value and minus y quadrant, y value. So see in which quadrant it lies. Then 11th question, which of the following points does not lie in any quadrant? Means here 4 out of the 4 options, one option does not lie in any quadrant, it lies in the axis. Which point is that? You have to find out. Okay. Now 12th question, the point at which the two coordinate axes meet is x-axis and y-axis. When they meet at a point, what is that point called? From the options, select the correct one. Then 13th question, the point -7, lies out of the 4 options. See which option is the right one. This point lies in which axis? Okay, check it out. Then 14th question, if O, that is 0, A 30, B 34 and C 04. These coordinates are given for O, A, B and C. Then join these all quadrants, these all points, and see which figure are you getting. Is it a square, rectangle, trapezium or a rhombus? Which one it is? Then 15th question, points 1 minus 1, 2 minus 2, -3 -4 and 4 -5. These all points lie in which quadrants? Check it out. Then 16th question, which of the following points lie on the line y equals to 2x plus 3? Now all these points are given in the options. From these options, put the values for x and y and check it out whether which one is suitable for it. Okay. Then 17th question, find the area of a triangle whose sides are 42 cm, 34 cm and 20 cm in length. Means 3 sides are given. So use Heron's formula to get the area of a triangle. Now 18th question, find the area of a triangle whose base measures 24 cm and corresponding height measures 14.5 cm. Means base and height is given. So use half into base into height formula to get the area. Now 19th question, find the area of a parallelogram ABCD in which AB equals to 28 cm, BC equals to 26 cm and diagonal AC equals to 30 cm. We know that parallelograms, diagonal divides it into two same triangles. So one triangle's sides are given. Using Heron's formula, get the area of it. After getting the area, multiply it with 2 because two triangles are made from the parallelogram. So into 2 you will get the area for this parallelogram. Now 20th question, that is the base of a right angle triangle measures 48 cm and its hypotenuse is 50. That means height is not given. To go for the area formula of a right angle triangle, that is half into base into height. So to get the height we use Pythagoras theorem. Okay, using Pythagoras theorem find the height and then apply the formula, that is half into base into height. Then next question, 21st, the sides of a triangle are in the ratio 5:12:13 and its perimeter is given. Already this question is given in that multiple choice question, like let the ratio be x, then the sides will be 5x, 12x, 13x. Sum of all these will be equals to 150. Get the value of x. After getting x, find each side, and after getting all the 3 sides, find the area using Heron's formula. Then 22nd question, write the quadrants in which each of these points lie. Points are given, okay, in the 4 questions. So write where, in which quadrant these points lie. Only the quadrant names you have to write. 23rd question, plot these points on the graph paper. Only the points, that is A, B, C, D points are given. See the coordinates and plot the points in the graph paper. 24th question, plot these points on the graph paper. The points are A, that is 06, O 00, B 60. So when these 3 points are there, 3 vertices are there, means what? You will get a triangle. So after getting a triangle, find the area of a triangle with the help of a graph paper's points. Now after that, 25th question, plot the points x, y given by the following table on a graph paper. Now you can see x and y coordinates, values are given. See the values and plot the points in the graph paper. Now 26th question, plot the point A, that is 5, 5 and B minus 5, 5 in the Cartesian plane and join AB, AO. O is given. O means what? Origin, that is 0, 0. So with these 3 points A, B and O, join and you will get a triangle. After getting that, find the perimeter. Perimeter means what? Sum of all the sides. So add all the three sides of the triangle to get the perimeter. Now 27th question. Plot the points A, that is -5 -2, B 1 -2, C 6 4, and D is 0 4. So 4 points are there, A, B, C, D. That means you will get either a triangle or a square. Okay, so join these points and see which figure are you getting. Okay, quadrilateral you will be getting either maybe a square or a rectangle or rhombus or any of the figures. Check it out and then find its perimeter. Perimeter, again, you know, sum of all the sides, so find out that. Now 28 question. Plot the points A, that is 2 5, B -2 2, and C 4 2. That means 3 points are given. 3 points are given means definitely it will be a triangle. So this triangle draw in a graph paper and then join AB, BC and AC and get the area of a triangle. Now 29th question. Write the axis on which the point lies. Only the axis name. You can see either it will, these particular points will lie on x-axis or y-axis. You have to find out that. Then 30th question. Plot the following points on a graph paper and write the names of the figure. So, and then find the perimeter of it. Points are given P 2 1, Q 3 -1, R -1 -1, and S is -2 1. So points are given. So with these points, see which figure are you getting. 4 points are there means either it will be a square, rectangle, rhombus or something quadrilateral. So first find out that, name the figure and then find the perimeter, that is sum of all the sides. With the help of your Cartesian plane, you will get the side measurements. After that, find the perimeter. Okay, that comes to an end of your assignment questions. Solve it nicely, and if you have any doubt, as I said, circle it or put a tick mark and ask your doubts when the school reopens. Okay, all the very best and stay home, stay safe. Okay, thank you.